Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without...
Takes a shot! That's their first effort on goal. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And the shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Camavinga. And it's Perez. Now it's Neymar. Now there's a fine ball. Camavinga. Messi. And that has been slung wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Now the cross. Camavinga, and this is Messi, and Messi! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Fernandez is there, and he can pick it up. Yamal, and the finish! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Lamine Yamal really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Another chance from a corner. They've played it short. And he's whipped it across. And claimed it back swiftly. Great vision. Barcelona have reclaimed it. And it's Hernandez. And this is Neymar. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently... Beckham! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Hernandez is onto... He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! He has gobbled up his 20th goal. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
The first breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's De Bruyne. Always onto this. So much time and space here. Messi! It's a goal! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Valverde. Beckham. And he's straight offside. Barcelona have scored two quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pass somewhat off target. Perez. Towering header! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Van Dijk. And here's Messi. Driven in. Now it's Perez. It's Perez! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
And here's Neymar. Plenty to aim at here. He's had a shot! In he goes again. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Gabriel. Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And he's there to get it away. It's gone out for a throw-in. Conte. That is lovely. Real chance! Barcelona have their second corner now. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Yamal. Fernandez. Nicely shaped ball. Neatly clipped into space. Beckham. Hernandez. Molina. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Messi. White picks it up out wide. Lofted in. Chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that is indeed the final act. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Barcelona absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Barcelona looking like the only team in this. They lead by 3. So we're underway for the second half. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. De Bruyne. That's an imaginative pass. And it's De Bruyne. Can he get it through? Floated through. Raya is there, and he can get that clear. No way through there. And this is Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Camavinga. And it's Valverde. Yamal. And it's Beckham. And they can counter here. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Good switch, that.
De Bruyne has it in a wide position. Diving header! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Valverde. He came in hard, very hard. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Hitters! Off the post! And that's off target.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. Dembele coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. De Bruyne out towards the flank. And Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Messi's cross.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement. He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Neymar. Brazil disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Well, that pass isn't the best. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi has found the net here, of course, and it's White. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Valverde. Now it's Lewandowski. De Bruyne, played out wide. There's the shot! Great strike, a test for the keeper.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
So, third corner of the game. Impressive jump! No, not the best of headers.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Camavinga. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, this is intriguing.
And it's Beckham. Big chance! It goes to show he is human after all.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 15. El dorsal 23. Beckham. Serán sustituidos.
Guardiola.
por el dorsal
And that
27.
interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that is a good... Lewandowski! Superb from Lewandowski! He's got himself an absolute peach. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Barcelona are having a ball here. Yamal gets a good foot in there. Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitute. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves
In
set.
once more. White is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Messi makes a move down the right. Goes for goal! And that's wide. Fernandez. Gabriel. And he's forced to go back. It's Van Dijk. Zaire Emery. It's a really well-measured ball. And that has not gone well. Camavinga. And it's Molina. And Yamal.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Conte, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Dembele, he's picked his way through. Can he finish? And it's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.